Hi and welcome. My name is Tashina Diaz and I am here with Justine Warner. She is intern with the PGA Tour and for the beloved Oakland A's. She is here to tell us what it was like working for these big sports organizations. Hi Justine.
Hello.
Tell me what it was like, or you were exposed to a lot of legendary people. Was there any famous people that you got to meet while working for the A's or the PGA Tour?
Well, okay. The most famous person I've ever met, or at least in my opinion, and it was really cool, and to this day I won't let anybody not hear about it. I got to meet Willie Mays, and it was just really unexpected. I was on the first tee doing a little honorary observer thing. It's something the PGA Tour does, and out of nowhere my boss drives up with an old guy on his cart, and it's Willie Mays, and everybody's freaking out, and I literally I felt like this. I was like, oh my god,
You seem excited now.
Oh my, I was. It was like it was yesterday. It was the greatest thing ever. I'm a huge Giants
fan.
fan.
Did you get to speak to him or shake his hand?
I stayed really far away and just stared at him because it was actually really sad because Willie Mays is losing his vision. And he was the most famous person there because I was with the Champions Tour, so it's 50 and older players, so it wasn't really Tiger Woods or anybody huge. So for him to be there, people were pulling at his jacket and trying to take pictures of him, so I just kind of stayed far back and, because I was still working, so I had to stay professional.
Yeah.
But it was
Even
really
though you
cool.
wanted to jump with joy.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
What was was that your favorite part about working for the PGA Tour, or what was other great things about working for them?
I think that was definitely it, and then also I didn't know anything about golf, so to be exposed to something like that, I was actually really surprised how much I loved it, and I think it was just a learning experience because it was my first internship, and it really changed my life, and it sounds really cheesy, but.
And was it a paid internship?
It started out unpaid because I had no exposure, and then in the last 12 weeks they asked me to stay on as an actual tournament staff member, and I got paid and I worked full time.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were busy juggling school and the PGA Tour.
Yeah, it was really crazy.
What were some of the perks working for the PGA Tour?
All the free stuff. That is definitely the perks. Free jackets, free shirts, everything, and free food.
That's
I love
great.
the food.
So now tell me about working for the Oakland A's. How did you get that internship?
Like I get any internship, I get really lucky, and I just meet somebody that knows somebody that's hey, you got to meet this girl. I got an interview, and then I guess I did a good job, and I got lucky.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what was your title working for the A's?
For the A's, I was the special events and promotions intern.
That sounds really fancy.
Really
What did you get to do for them?
For them, I just assisted the special events manager and coordinator, and I did, they have a kids club program, so a lot of, on game days, I would help set up for that and do all the collateral for that, and then on big event days, I would help set up and do signage and stuff like that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So what was the best thing about working for the A's?
Them making the playoffs. I'm a huge Giants fan, but this summer I had a summer romance with the Oakland A's. It was an amazing time.
You told me that if they won, you could have purchased a ring, right?
Yeah, because I was technically front office staff, so I would have had the choice, and I would have taken out a loan and gotten a ring.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah,
That's
right?
legendary and great.
Yeah.
And are you going to work with them again? Do you think you have potential to do that?
I might potentially do it as my senior internship, but I don't know. We'll see what happens if I get lucky.
What's your dream internship?
My dream internship would have to be something with the Giants because I would love to one day work for the Giants in special events.
You should try and do that next.
I'm going to. I'm going to apply. I got to
You're
wait till next semester.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So tell me what your dream job is. Where do you want to move and all that good stuff?
Sadly, I don't want to move anywhere. My dream job is right here. I would love to have the chance to go down to San Diego and potentially work for the Padres or the Chargers, but my dream job would be to do Giants Enterprise, which is basically every day that the Giants aren't in town, the Giants Enterprise takes over and they sell out AT&T Park and they execute events while everybody's gone. It's really cool.
I had no idea they did that.
It's totally behind the scenes.
I guess it's because I'm a Dodgers fan.
Oh, and then this is where it gets uncomfortable.
Well, thank you, Justine. This has been a great interview. And tell us, what's some advice that you can give to get an internship?
My advice is to not give up and be persistent.
Okay. I need to take that advice.
Be persistent.
And thank you for joining us today, Justine. And My name is Tashina Diaz, and I will see you next time.